I'm on the River Dart with the Royal Navy. This is where young officers learn leadership training and leadership skills as well as seamanship skills. Here, leadership is taken extremely seriously. Being on boats is a very good way of practicing leadership. You know, on a boat we talk about crews, and ships have captains who are leaders. And on a boat you're in a confined space where you have to rely on each other. It's a hostile environment. If you jump over the side, you're in the water. Here you might be able to swim to the shore, but in other places it can mean certain death. And therefore, you know, crew have to bond together and work together. In this program, we're looking to learn from the Royal Navy about how they train leaders and how they develop leadership skills, and what lessons they've learned that we might be able to apply in our lives. This program is about practical leadership. What is practical leadership?
Well, I guess it's doing it for real, isn't it? You know, not reading books, it's getting out there for me on the bridge of a ship at sea or in an ops room and leading people to achieve a task.
What's the difference between strong leadership and bullying?
Oh, there's a world of difference. If you're going to be somebody that's forceful and going to be a bully, believe you me, you might get short-term work out of people. You will not get long-term out of people. So look at the staff round and how long people have been staying with you, how long these people have been working together, and do your staff talk highly about you? You've got a good boss.
What do you think practical leadership is?
If you mean, let me take this two ways. Practical leadership would be any kind of leadership that gets something done, that's pragmatic and helps to achieve an end.
Yeah.
There's another interpretation where practical leadership is about a practice of leadership. That is, it's about practicing leadership. And that is a little bit like practicing a musical instrument or practicing at a sport. It's about trying it, being aware of what you're doing, noticing the fine points. You know, if you start off playing the piano, at first it's just fantastic to be able to get 3 blind mice out of the thing.
Yes.
But after a while going on, you begin to feel, hang on, I can get a bit more pace and rhythm into this. I can make it, I can finesse it, and then one plays more and more complex pieces. Yeah. And I don't think any accomplished musician would ever say, I've done enough practice now, yes. I'm going to play. You know, there's more and more and more that one can discover in doing it. And I think it's the same with leadership. It's as complex, as fascinating, as continuously challenging.
From you know, practical terms, you know, many people feel that it's good to be a strong leader, know what you want, go out and get it. There is a feeling that sometimes, though, that people who are acting like this can be seen as bullies. How do you differentiate between what's strong leadership and bullying?
Yeah, I think it's a very thin dividing line. I think if someone's seen as a very strong leader and there's any element of bullying at all, you can get the short-term results through fear, but that's never ever going to be sustainable. At the end of the day, it's not going to have the same effect as winning over the people and getting the respect. And that sort of person, I think, is seen as just looking after his own interests and not the interests of the team. And the key is not to be seen to be looking after your own interests and not to be looking after your own interests, but the team, and your own interests will be taken care of.
David, you've had experience of having PAs, your personal assistants. I mean, how important is having a PA as a leader to actually help you be organised?
I mean, a good assistant is a wonderful asset to have. You know, if you've got the privilege of having that, then it's great. Yeah, and obviously, if you can have someone that is extremely organised, that takes an enormous amount of workload off of you. You do have to be aware of the dangers, though. They can inadvertently, you know, not intentionally act as a kind of gatekeeper to you.
Yes.
Which means you can somehow get a little bit separated from the reality of your organisation.